Hi guys, so just want to take some time to give you guys a review on this stove. It's a Camp Chef, and we were looking for a camp stove. You know, we do a lot of cooking outside, so I was thinking, hey, which one is the best brand? And we wanted something with like a really good flame. So, you know, when you're cooking, you're not dealing with like a smaller flame. So Camp Chef is one of the known brands out there, and we picked up this one from Amazon. And when we bought it, I think it was on sale for like less than 150 bucks. I think it was somewhere around 125 or something like that. And you know, we were like, okay, we'll give it a try. And ever since we have owned it, it's been about like 2 years now. And I know I'm giving a little bit late review, but I like to give reviews after using the products on sometimes, and especially on a stove case. You know, you really want to talk about the reliability of the equipment and the ease of cleaning and all that stuff. And that's one thing that we love about this Camp Chef is it's very easy and convenient to clean. You know, that's one thing. And the other thing is the flame on this one is very good. You know, it's a propane tank, so you have to have a propane tank for you to use it. And I'll go over some of the things, you know. So it tells you it fits 16 inches, accessories. You know, you can go on campchef.com to get some more details. These are the knobs. You have the off position, warm, high, medium, low, and push to turn. It does have a starter right there, so you don't really have to use like a torch to light it up. You know, this has it's like an electronic starter, so when you see that spark, that ignites it basically. So of course, for this to work, you have to have the gas on. The BTU per hour max is 90K. That's just a date code. That is the model number TB90LW-3. Some of the information right here, as you can see. Now, this is a standard fitting. It does come with this hose, you know, with a regulator. So this is very important. If you don't have a regulator, this could be very dangerous. You know, it basically regulates the amount of gas coming in from there. So in case if you open up this whole thing, this really regulates the gas, how much really the stove needs to be having. So you definitely don't want to connect a stove with unregulated valve. You know, that's one thing is out of code in pretty much any state. Plus it's very dangerous, so definitely never want to do that. These regulators, they do tend to go bad. Mine has been working for 2 years. You know, it's pretty good. The reason they go bad is if you undo this connection and you drop it, you know, so definitely want to make sure you don't drop these things when you're changing these. You know, it does come with this hook that if you're not using it, you know, you can hang it right on here, and that will save it from dropping and stuff like that. So definitely never want to drop this. Never, never, never. Okay, so this is some paperwork. I just realized I never removed it. And it just talks about some of the warning and safety of the equipment. It takes the liquid propane gas only, and it's only for outdoor use. If it's stored indoors, detach and leave gas cylinder outdoors. So one thing I do recommend is if you're using this in an enclosed environment, it's better to get a longer hose. You know, they do sell longer hoses, and it's safer if you keep the cylinder outside. You know, I haven't changed it yet, you know, but I do plan on getting it at a later time. Some of the warning. So this fitting, you have to make sure when you're tightening this, you know, check it with like a bubble detector to make sure there's no leaks on this one. Okay, so let's talk about the top part. So as you can see, I put aluminum foil in there, and this kind of prevents any food or spills of oil or whatever, you know, falls down. It's hard to clean the tray because the tray you can't really remove without removing this, so it's better that you cover this with aluminum foil, and once in a while you just change that foil. it's a lot easier to remove, you know. The way I did the aluminum foil is I cut like one long piece all the way across, and I just put it down. This grill is removable. There is this tab right there that you can undo right from here, and once you remove this whole thing, you can remove this cover, which is just a lip on, and all you have to do is just take the grill, lift it up, and pull it so it's sitting right in these two grooves, and you can just pull it. So now I can put this back on. This whole thing is removable. As you can see, there are tabs right here, and this whole thing can be removed very, very, very easily. So let me show you guys what the flame looks like. So let's turn it on. There you go. You can see, and this is kind of like the warm. This is really high, super high. Or this is more like medium, and this is low. That's the lowest you can go on these. Just turn it off. The heat is plenty, guys. You know, if you're cooking something big, you know, you can even remove this. If you have a bigger plate, you know, you can remove this whole thing, and you can put like a bigger container of food, you know, and this will basically gives plenty of room, you know. I've had containers that were big enough to cover from here to here, so I was running, in fact, both the stove, and it just makes the cooking so much faster, you know. Highly recommend covering, or highly recommend removing this when you're putting those, you know, because you don't want to have it offset, but they work pretty good. You can also use these for grilling. They do sell mesh on Amazon that you can just literally, you can just put it on and you can grill right on top of this stove, you know. You can leave this on and the grill kind of goes on top where you can lay down your meat and just basically grill like a regular grill. They do also have covers that you can cover pretty much, you know. This is like a standard size stove, so you can get covers that will cover right from here to the ends, and that will give you a nice barbecue kind of thing. So many things that you can use for. We mainly use it for cooking purpose, you know, or grilling sometimes once in a while. I do have another barbecue grill outside, so I don't really use this as a barbecue grill, but it is doable that you can definitely use it for. I think overall my experience for the past 2 years has been great. It's a great Camp Chef stove that you can have. It's an outdoor burner range, whatever you want to call it. I think they call it 3-burner range. So it's a great range, I think, for the price that you're paying and the reliability. It's very good. You know, we in fact had a spill one time in there, and I was kind of nervous because it stopped flaming. So all I had to do was literally I took this stove out, the burner out, not the whole thing, I mean just the whole, I just took this outside and I just pressure hosed the crap out of these holes, and I just flipped it upside down and left it there in the sun. The water was gone, and in no time the stove was back like new. So they're very easy to clean, you know. Getting water in them, it's not a big deal, you know. You just have to make sure you flip it upside down and let the water evaporate, come out, and then you can reuse them, and they work like new. And I just need to clean mine. I know it's a mess right now, but they're very easy to clean. Baking soda and vinegar, those two combination works very well on this, you know, to clean any food grease and stuff like that. I'll leave a link in the description below of the combination that I use to get rid of food grime and things like that, you know. So check those videos out, and hopefully this helps you buy your Camp Chef. And I'm very satisfied for what I got. I think it's a great stove to own, great burner to own, and great range to own, whatever you want to call it. So hopefully you guys like the video. If you like it, please subscribe to my channel and like the video. Thank you.